Hey y'all, here today going to Philadelphia. I think this is the first time I've ever made this flight. I've come back from Philadelphia because I was flying through there once last year, but this will be going to Philadelphia, so that'll be exciting, right? My Lyft driver forced me to wear a rear seatbelt, and I informed him, I said, hey, that's not required in the state of Colorado. And he's like, yeah, it is. And then he immediately says, what did he say? He was like, you want me to find you another driver? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to let you know the truth. And then when I get dropped off, I'm like, hey, can you do me a favor? He's like, sure. I was like, spend 30 seconds and Google, Colorado state law, rear seatbelt. Because it says that if you're over the age of 18, which I clearly am, that you do not need to wear a seatbelt in the rear of the vehicle. Here's a question. What do I rate and leave for the guy that was so mean to me? The thing that really made it the worst was that his car smelled. It just had a really bad odor to it, and he had on recirculation, so it wasn't getting any fresh air. And I'm like, oh man, I have to put up with this for 35 minutes or whatever it was. We'll see how bad this is. I mean, I have plenty of time because my flight doesn't take off till 10. So that's how long it took. Wasn't that bad, really. So let's go check our departure really quick. This girl's standing right where we want to be. I see it on there. B20. And it's on time. So B20 is that way, from what I can tell. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a donut. They got a line. So they sell a lot of merch here. I think this one's pretty cool. But check out the price. It's crazy. I got my donuts. What's crazy is there's no branding on their bags, and they do cool branding on everything else, like their napkins, their boxes. They have pink boxes. You think they'd have a pink bag or something that says Voodoo Donuts, but they got nothing. It's just this. There we go. There's our plane. Thank you. Sitting 12A. Let's go to Philly. Hey, Mason, hey, Camden. I hate seats like this. 12A.
Have a great day.
Thanks. Literally have the same flight booked for 2 weeks from today. Because this week I'm here in Philly working, and in 2 weeks we're going to New Jersey, Atlantic City, and Philadelphia is the closest place to fly into. Hey! That's so weird. Got our luggage, now we need to get a rental car, and that's it right there. Okay, so I'm at my hotel. It's a Fairfield. Staying at 416 here. My issue is it's right by the elevators, which I normally hate because how loud they are. They gave us a gift bag. I'm not used to this. So, as I try to do this with one hand, let's turn on the light. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, they gave us this gift bag. Basically, it's like, welcome, and got some food in there. How do you turn off the video? There's literally a TV here and a little TV there, and they're both making noise. I don't see any remotes. Let's check out the bathroom now, huh? Took long enough, right? This is nice. Looks like the last place I was in, that was a Fairfield, whatever this is, Fairfield, blah, blah, blah. I mean, normally a remote control would be here or there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Just wasting power. Let's turn these off. Okay. So now those are off. Let's see if we have a view. You know what? I'll show you what I'm working on. Yeah, it just started raining here. So I just remembered I never did anything at this event I was working. It's sad. I'm sitting here. It's Sunday night. Tomorrow I'm leaving to go back home, and I was like, oh, I forgot to show anything or take any pictures, video at the event I was working. I mean, it was so hot. It was in the mid 80s to upper 80s and high humidity. And like today we worked from, we got there at 7 a.m. I left and got back to the hotel at 6 p.m. Just so exhausting. You're besides being outside, we're literally in a tent, so the tent gets a lot hotter than the outside air because there's not a lot of air movement. We don't have real fans or anything to get the air movement, so it's really rough, and all the walls are kind of blocked, so the sun isn't hitting us. So yeah, it's exhausting. There's times where you're just sweating and you're just sitting there and you don't stop sweating. I mean, I'm not trying to be gross, just telling you what it's like. But it was a pickleball event, and it was a lot of fun working the event aside from the heat and stuff like that. So anyways, sorry about that. But I hope you enjoyed this video flying into Philadelphia. And if you did, share it with somebody or hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like it in the future. And if you have a good I'm curious, anybody that's watching this, if you've been to Philly and you've had a Philadelphia cheesesteak at like Gino's or the other one that's across the street, I can't remember the name, did you like it? Did you think it was the best Philly cheesesteak you've ever had in your life? Because I've had it one before. I wouldn't even go back. Like, I don't think it's good. And some of the people I've been working with this week, they literally said to me, they were like, they're trash. Like, don't get a Philly cheesesteak there. Just go. They recommended, like, I think another one was Sam's or something that they recommended, or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Yeah, take flight.